So I just wanted to let y'all know a little bit about myself, give y'all a little story, little intel. I wanted to talk about my sobriety, man. First and foremost, what I do want to say is this isn't to say that I'm better than anybody, because I'm nobody to judge, man. This is my story. I couldn't explain it any better, man. I'm better than nobody. I'm definitely equal to everybody that does drink. Me personally, I just decided, you know, it was finally time for me to just quit. And I've been sober now for about a year and a half. What it did to me, why I quit, I was gonna go to prison. Over time, you know, it was fun. You know, in high school, you know, you throw parties. I was fucking buying kegs, like inviting all the girls, you know, all the homies. We was having a blast, man. I remember all the good memories that I had when I was drinking. Not to say that every memory that I had on alcohol was bad. It was just the fact that I knew as I got older, my goals and like my perspective of life was actually changing. So I knew what I wanted to do with my life. Like I started figuring it out, not necessarily at that very moment, but I just knew the day that I found out I was gonna go to prison, I'll never forget that day. I was actually in Michigan. I flew my little brother over to shoot a music video, and in that video, if you go to 44 bars on YouTube, if you type in Roger Silva on YouTube, go to my 44 bars video, you actually see that I'm drinking Jack Daniels. I actually drank 2 bottles that day, and I was completely drunk. I was drunk out of my mind, man, because I was so hurt. Like I used to drink a lot to the point to where I started feeling it as a void, because I was so, you know, alone and hurt and lost. Like I felt so depressed that I didn't really know how to cope with my problems without drinking. It started getting that bad, you know? And then when I caught my 3rd DWI, I was just like, dude, I'm gonna go to jail for this. Like I fucked up. Like this wasn't supposed to be my life. Like my kids, man. You know, I was thinking about my kids. I was thinking about my son Zaya so much. That song Boy it was a cover by Lee Bryce. I could listen to that song and I cried, dude. I cried my eyes out, and I was broken by it. I was just so torn, like, dude, alcohol, this is my life. This is what my life turned out to be, me going to prison for this. When I flew back, I didn't quit. I was still doing drugs. I was like changing and trying to still cope with it. You know, there's like baby steps to the process of like change. So I was going through that phase at that time. I ended up getting an opportunity to go to Vegas. I'm gonna fast forward it pretty fast. And my flight got delayed. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the bar. And I blacked out. That was the last time. That was the last time I remember. The next morning, my mom, you know, was like, do you remember last night? And I was like, no. I was in bed. I was like, how the hell did I get here? I thought I was at the bar. And it started getting, that's how alcohol started getting that bad. It just started ruining my brain, you know? Like, you know how you go from being able to enjoy it to where you start becoming a belligerent drunk? Like, that's what I started becoming. That next morning, you know, when my mom told me, you know, she ended up bringing up my kids. So when my mom brought up my kids, man, it hit me where it hurt. She started talking about my daughter Serenity. You know, my mom like hit me where it hurt. You know, she laid everything out on the fucking table and was just like, is this what you want to do with your life? Like, look at you. I have a picture. She showed me a picture and I'm fucking laid out in the middle of the street, you know. Fuck, shit hurts, man. Cause you know, you wanna just be better for yourself, you know? And there's a lot of people, like I said, this isn't about to relate or compare myself to anybody. This is my fucking story. You know, there's a lot of people that drink and know how to control it. There's a lot of people that drink and still embarrass the shit out of themselves. You know, I see it, you know, even my friends, even people who think that they never get drunk when they go drink. Like, you could see it. Once you're into like a tipsy mind state, your mind completely changes. It shifts to a completely different person. Like I said, nothing bad to say about people. It's just, you know, that mind shift had me looking like a fucking fool. After, you know, she hit me where it hurt, I pretty much, you know, I was bawling, I was crying, like, I have to change, like, now. There's no more, like, I'm about to go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, the city of sin where I can do whatever I want. There's drugs, cocaine everywhere, you know, the women, the parties, the clubs, the fucking casinos. Like, I can do whatever I want up there, you know? But I didn't go over there with that mentality. I knew before I went to Vegas, I had to stop, like now. So I did. I prayed my heart out to God, and I knew it was gonna be a baby step, but I promised him that if I changed, I made the step to, you know, do better for me, that he would give me a better life. And he did. I'm happy it happened. I'm happy it happened the way that it did, because that Saturday, after that Sunday morning, I had to take my flight, you know, to Vegas to go to work. If my flight wouldn't have got delayed, shit, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here. And I'm pretty happy, you know, that it fucking did. It's like, that's the way the world works sometimes, you know? You wonder, just like, shit. And God did that to me, man. And ever since then, you know, I've been sober. And I'm pretty fucking proud of it. I'm not a perfect man. I still fucking make mistakes and shit, but I'm not making mistakes under the influence of alcohol. My mind is fucking clear now. I train every fucking day. I go balls to the walls when I go to the gym. I have a passion for fitness. I have a passion for pushing people. I have a passion for change. I have a passion for inspiration. I want to show people there's a better way out. And doing it with my company, Firstera, this is what it's all about for me. I love to motivate people, and if you're watching this video and you actually got to this point, I want to thank you for actually watching this video. Do me a favor and subscribe to this channel, but it's more of you just actually making it to this point. Thank you. You know, being able to share my story on a platform that I chose to do for myself was something that I never thought I'd accomplish. This may be so small to you, but it's big to me. To be able to, you know, share my story, being able to explain myself on here, it's just like you get the full-fledged fucking me, man. You know, this isn't any, I don't have to act about anything. This is exactly how it went down. If you feel like you want to change for yourself, man, it's possible. It's not impossible. It's really a choice. It's not about the people around you. It's not about who's gonna judge you. It's not about losing friends. It's about bettering yourself. You know, if you got kids, you can do it. If you want to, you can do it. I believe in you. You know, nobody believed in me, I'm gonna tell you like that. I was judged a lot when it happened. Like, I was going through a phase of, you know, losing friends and shit while it was happening. I still got my main homies. Shout out to my main homies. Y'all know who y'all are. More than anything, it was difficult, but I made it. And to sit here and say, you know, like, to y'all, it's possible. I hope this will give you the urge to, you know, tell yourself, like, man, you know, fuck it. It starts today, because there's really no fucking right time. There's never a right time to make a better choice for yourself. It's really based off that time you just decide to make the fucking choice. And that's really what it takes. You know, talking a lot to God in prayer is really something that's, you know, not easy, especially when it's just you and God. You know, I know He's always gonna be here with me. And if it wasn't for the man upstairs, and that day when I got drunk and blacked out, you know, my mom hit me where it hurt with my reality, I wouldn't be here. So I'm grateful for that. And like I said, if you believe in bettering yourself, I say do it. Why not? What do you have to lose? You know, making a better choice for you, and that's what it's about. It's about your happiness. It's about you becoming successful, so you can be a better person. If you want to do it, man. It's not about anybody else. It's about you. So I choose be happy over anything negative, especially if it's downing you. And you want to be sober, man. This is for the people who want to be sober. You know, if you don't want to be sober, cool. I don't care. This is just for people who, you know, who alcohol takes a toll on. So yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed my story. A little, you know, something, but for the most part, y'all know what it is. God grace, Godspeed. Every day's gaining day. Y'all stay blessed.